are. Today's show has been so inspiring. It's all about slim down secrets, but it's been all women so far.
Where are the men?
Well, right here. Our next guest's secret weapon to losing 140 pounds was his best friend. Get those tissues ready.
In 2010, my doctor told me to buy a funeral plot because I would need one within the next 5 years. But I'm still here because a shelter dog saved my life. When people see a photo of who I was 5 years ago, they can't and often don't believe that it's me. My weight had crept up to 340 pounds. My blood pressure was through the roof, super high cholesterol. I had type 2 diabetes, and I was taking over $1,000 worth of medications a month. I went on a business trip. They had to delay the flight because they didn't have a seatbelt extension that would fit me. There was a gentleman next to me, and he just looked in complete disgust, and he looked at me and he goes, "I'm gonna miss my connection because you're too fat." That's the point that I really decided that, you know, I'm either gonna die or I have to do something. I found a nutritionist near me. One of the first things that she asked me to do was to go adopt a shelter dog. It would force me to go outside. It would force me to become more socially interactive. So I went to the local shelter, and I remember telling the lady I would like an obese middle-aged dog so that I would have something in common with him.
There you go. Woo, IPD.
We began walking for at least a half an hour a day, every day. And over the course of a year, just by changing what I ate and walking with Petey, I lost about 140 plus pounds. Everything about my life improved. I got off all meds. I no longer have type 2 diabetes. Petey also lost about 25 pounds, so we did it together. It was like a miracle. This entire process brought me out of my shell and made me a different person. I knew that he was getting old and his time was coming. They discovered a really large cancerous growth on his spleen, and there was really nothing that they could do. I knew that he was going to die. I just laid with him on the floor. He just looked at me, and I could tell that the life had just passed out of him. And that was the end. And I just sat there and I held him. I loved him so much.
Petey ready for the next stop? Petey's a good boy.
Beyond unconditional love,
Yum, peanut butter.
Petey taught me absolute loyalty. Thanks to Petey, I wake up every day wanting to be the best person that I can possibly be. He completely transformed me into a different person. I think about it now, who rescued whom? I mean, did I rescue him or did he rescue me?
Please welcome Eric to our show. My first girl, Boo, passed the same way. She just sort of jumped out of her body, and I got just a little overwhelmed there, sorry. But I think that Boo saved my life in a lot of ways, too, my first girl. And I know, because I've been through that same kind of loss, it's impossible to go on without continuing that kind of loving relationship, and I'm so happy you were brave enough to do that. Do you want to introduce everybody to your friend? Who's your new friend?
My new friend is Jake. After Petey died, I started putting on some weight again, and my life just wasn't right. So I met somebody, and they told me that when the right dog was looking for me, I would know it. And about 3 months later, at the end of a race that I ran, I just had it come into my head that I had to drive down to Seattle Humane right then because there was a dog waiting for me. And I did, and there was Jake. And he'd just been put into the rescue pen about 4 minutes earlier.
Oh, wow.
His picture wasn't on the internet yet. And he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he said, "Dude, let's get out of here." And a half an hour later, he was in my car.
Let's meet him. Bring Jake out. Hi, Jakey.
What a good-looking dog.
Hi, Jake. Oh.
I mean, rescue dogs are the best, aren't they?
When you adopt a rescue dog, the dog is going to know that you saved his life, and he's going to treat you like the most important, best, and most amazing person in the world.
And you guys run
will change
together?
your life.
You guys run together, too.
Yeah, we're running, we do 6 to 10 miles every other day, and we're going to run half marathons this summer.
I tell people all the time, people that want a trainer, that can't afford a trainer, I'm like,
Get a dog.
a dog. A dog will force you. You are a role model for this. I mean,
Yeah.
they force you outside to be interactive, to get healthy, and it's like the best thing. He's the best trainer.
You know, I'd become reclusive.
Yeah.
I'd become reclusive, and I'd stopped going outside, and my weight crept up to 340 pounds.
And the dog is the one that brought you back to being a good human. Isn't
Yes.
that ironic?
I hadn't been on a date in 15 years, and the relationship with the dog, the unconditional love, and everything that I felt caused me to get back into life and cured the underlying problem that was underlying my obesity.
You out there dating now, brother?
You know, since the video broke, I've gotten several thousand.
We have a line of the highest quality, and you can read every ingredient like a menu, the purest of food for animals, and it's my gift to you guys, a year's worth of all of our Nutrish. And more importantly, if you have a family member that has fur and paws, please check out our new Dish by Nutrish and all of our other products, because 100% of my proceeds since day one have gone to animal rescue, and we've raised over $14 million thanks to you guys.
And my picky dog is backstage loving that dog food. I'm like, wow.
You're gonna love it too.
I read about your rescue, and thank you so much
Oh, thank
for
you.
everything
I
you've
love
done.
you.
We're so proud of you. Hi, baby.
Thank you.
I love you, baby.
Congratulations. You were so much.
Fantastic.
Go kiss a dog and come on back.